Welcome back to Welcome Back Comics. Look what I got at a show. COVID edition number 2 and possibly the last one. I will say, if you don't, I might editorializing a little bit before I show you the, to be quite honest, lackluster stuff that I found at a show this past weekend. It did feel to me like this was another small fire hall show, the only kind that I think has any chance of happening during COVID. But my honest assessment is, between the increases in cases in so many different places, the dealer response to the show, and I think kind of a mediocre attendance as I left towards the beginning of the show, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see too many more of these either for at least a little bit of time. So for now, at least, I was able to hit up a show. And again, just to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure for myself if I want to continue to go to these. Everybody was in masks for the most part. One or two dealers were being a little pig-headed. But regardless of all of that, it still felt like potentially an unnecessary risk at this moment. However, I did go, so call me a hypocrite if you will, and I picked up a few things. Everything that I picked up, 50 cents to $2, give or take. Again, nothing super exciting, but thought I'd share it with you anyway, just for those of you who haven't been able to get out and get anything recently. You can live a little vicariously. The first batch of stuff, again, is all just stuff that I am picking up for myself. So as I mentioned in a previous video, doing the Bronze Age Defenders run, so I got some stuff from there. And one of the things that I definitely miss about specifically the local fire hall shows is the couple of dealers who will be there with recent overstock for $1. So I did pick up some stuff. It's not terribly new because there's been this sort of delay and stuff coming out, but also I haven't bought anything in a while, so I was able to pick up some stuff that I'm interested in reading that's relatively new back issues, some stuff for Road to Empire, some of the Hickman X-Men, which I've been enjoying so far, Future Foundation, Strike Force, another X-Men book. So again, nothing super exciting and nothing super new, but a few things that just I like to pick up to read, and for $1 a piece, why not? If I like them, I keep them. If I don't you get to see him in a Welcome Back Comics dollar bin one day. Picked up the Civil War miniseries in nice Mylar bags, I will say. I think these were $2 a piece. This obviously is not the series that it once was back in the day, where it was selling for $100+ but I still think it's a solid $30 to $45 set, especially in these conditions. These are really nice books. And again, the Mylar bags are nice for us to be able to put some other priced stuff in. So got this set, picked it up. We'll throw it out for sale at some point. And again, as with all of these videos, if you see anything that you like, you can hit us up at welcomebackcomics@gmail.com or find us on Facebook at Welcome Back Comics. And we're happy to do shipping and have deals happen over the internet before shows actually start. The next chunk is really just, again, set filler stuff. So bunch of 52s that we need to finish off a set. I was particularly excited to find a copy of Iron Lantern. We have a few different amalgam sets in the works, and this one always seems to be missing, so anytime I find it out there, I'm excited. This kind of falls in a middle category for me of stuff I want to read, picked up for $1, but also a set that we're working on, the Annihilation Scourge miniseries, Avengers vs. X-Men and Blackest Night, 2 sets that sell almost as quickly as we can put them together. Some of the Carnage miniseries, a couple issues of that. Finished off Doom 2099, final issue that we needed for that. That's exciting. Same with Flash Rebirth, although a little bit less exciting. This is only a 6-issue miniseries. Doom is, I think, a 44, 45-issue series, so it was exciting to finish that one off, clear some space in my basement. House of M, another one that sells all the time, so we're always happy to be able to pick it up. And one that I've really enjoyed putting together the last couple of years, the official handbook of the Marvel Universe. This is the initial run, not the deluxe version that came out a couple years later. We're working on both, so it's great to get. And then if you've watched any of our videos before, which I know you haven't, you know that this Secret Wars miniseries was one of my favorites of the year that came out, and actually probably for a few years before and after. So I'm always excited for us to be able to finish or come close to finishing that set. It is a good seller, but I'm just excited to get it in people's hands. We are now 1 issue away from a Sensational She-Hulk run. Unfortunately, it's one of the later issues, I think number 59. And then some, Silent Wars, kind of a nothing miniseries, but I think I picked that up for 50 cents to finish it off. And then some Venom books to finish off a few different of the Venom miniseries, ranging from the longer Lethal Protector to some of the 3 or 4 issue series like Carnage Unleashed, Along Came a Spider, etc. So again, mostly filler stuff for $1 or $2. nothing super exciting. This last little pile is, stuff that maybe will go for $5, maybe a little bit more. Eternals #1, a variant from one of the miniseries that came out kind of more recently. I don't know that the Eternals movie is going to end up doing anything. I worry it's going to kind of go the way of the Inhumans, just on the big screen. But for $1, take a gamble, and if the series blows up, throw that up on the wall for $5. Did pick up a couple of photo covers, again, just in case. I don't know that Robert Downey Jr. has ever been in a show that we've done. Chris Evans certainly has. So it's always great to throw photo covers up there, especially if one of the people there is featured on the cover. Just, again, this is one of those iconic Captain America covers. Anytime I find this for $1 or $2, I'm going to pick it up. Again, I think we'll probably throw it in our $5 section, but it's just so beautiful, and people are always looking for it that I could not buy it. Venom, Planet of the Symbiote. Again, these are like usually the $10 books if we don't decide to do them as a set. One of the Harley Quinn cover of the Batman Hush storyline. Again, $5 book or so, maybe 10. And then the last one, and again, I told you this was not a particularly exciting haul. Gotham Central #1. I never in a million years thought that I would be highlighting this as anything other than, look, we bought some stuff to build out some sets. But Gotham Central is getting a little heat right now on the rumors of there being another sort of Gotham PD focused show on HBO Max. So that was actually selling on eBay for a bit. Again, if you're interested in it, this is a pretty nice copy. I'm not going to lie and say that I'm comfortable. First of all, I'm positive it wouldn't get a 9.8. I also am not somebody who's ever going to tell you something will, because I just don't know. But it's a nice copy nonetheless. Might throw it in our $5 section, maybe $10 up on the wall if that show turns out to be something. So that's it from the most recent and possibly the last show that we'll see for a while. Certainly, as we find other things, we'll do more videos. And as always, again, feel free to like and subscribe here on YouTube, and find us on Facebook or at welcomebackcomics@gmail.com.